Hello guys and welcome to IAMABIKER.com, and today we're here to talk about the Super Meteor 650. Well, we've been waiting for this motorcycle for a long time. We saw some really bad spy photographs, pixelated photographs. Have you ever wondered why spy photographs always look so pixelated and spy videos look so pixelated? It's not like they're actual spy photographs, right? It's somebody on the phone taking it.
Yeah. While the bike is riding and someone is just
but nowadays everything, all phones get decent photos. Why these spy photographs are so bad? Anyways, we're here to talk about that motorcycle. We waited for it a long time, and it's the first proper cruiser looking motorcycle from Royal Enfield, and let's check out what it's all about. First thing, for me, I really liked how it looks. I mean, I saw the photographs, I saw it in real life. Maybe it looks a little bit more smaller, It's still a big motorcycle, but a little bit more compact than in what you see in photographs. Even for taller riders, is actually fine. So what did you guys think about it?
I really think that it's a little bit bigger for me, for my size.
Okay.
But I'm comfortable riding it. Not any issues while riding it. The only issue I felt is like I have to extend my arms to reach the handlebar.
Okay.
So maybe a taller rider is very comfortable for him to ride. Legs are all fine, but hands I have to extend a bit to reach out the handlebar. But straight highways it's fine. While city maneuvering it's a bit difficult when you have to apply that.
With slow speed city when you're moving in.
I feel the handlebar is a little bit heavier.
Cruising it's fine.
Yes.
Okay. But see, now, like when we put up the our professional sitting videos on Instagram, a lot of people commented that even though the seat height is quite low, the seat is actually quite wide.
Wider, yeah, very wide.
So what happens is, even though, for example, for Akhil, it's still kind of tiptoe, even though the seat height is quite low.
Yeah,
but it's not like he's never not in control. It's all fine. It looks maybe a little bit like that, but no problem.
But we have the confidence to ride the bike.
There's no issues there. I mean, the engine and everything, I think we all know everything about it. If you have ridden the Interceptor or the Continental GT 650 before, the engine is very familiar. It's the same thing. It sounds the same. It feels the same. It is really good. We loved it in those motorcycles, and we love it on the Super Meteor as well. So I mean, it's the same, so what's there not to love? So maybe one thing I was telling these guys that should have been different for the Super Meteor is that I wish the exhaust was a little bit louder on this particular version.
It's nice, but it's not loud enough.
Yeah, it's for the character of the Super Meteor 650. It's like, no, okay, not that great. I mean, it's good. I mean, the parallel 270 degree, everything is good, but I wish it was a bit more louder for the for the drama this bike demands. It's that sort of a,
for that mass look.
Exactly.
It needs little more.
Because you want you see, by the looks of that vehicle, you're already turning heads when this arrives, and then it's like it doesn't match that.
Silent. It's very silent.
It's too silent. So maybe it's a little bit more mass entry kind of a thing.
Even for the rider, when you are riding fast, you can't hear the sound actually.
Yeah, it's
beyond 80, it's very silent.
Yeah, you want that dramatic entry for this sort of a cruiser. So then, how about handling? I mean, it is heavy, right? It's actually really heavy. 242 kgs. 247 kgs. Yeah. So it's quite heavy.
Yes.
So I mean, did that affect you guys while riding? I personally had no issues with the weight because it's all low down.
Yes.
Yeah.
And it's well balanced. There is no issue with the weight. So how did you guys feel?
As I told before, for me, as you said, my legs are not reaching properly there. But as it is very balanced, the center of gravity is also nice. So I don't feel like that's a heavy motorcycle.
Okay.
So that I have to struggle handling it or anything. But when you're pushing it up, I mean,
pushing it in parking. I mean, in fact, any bike.
There only I felt that challenge, otherwise nowhere else. And only on the handlebar, as I said before, in the cities. For me, it was a bit hefty job because I have to
reach a bit more
and do that. Otherwise, it was really good at handling it.
With pillion, it might be little bit difficult in side sitting.
Yeah, I mean, for me personally, this bike has got no place for a pillion. I mean, when I'm sitting, I mean, that seat is for my bag. That is it. I mean, It is no
it's
place.
this small.
Yeah, it's very small.
Nobody
Yeah.
can. Even if there is a pillion and the rider feels uncomfortable.
Yeah, exactly.
Exactly.
You
When
are-
there is a pillion,
you're
the
not-
rider feels.
You're not in your comfortable position anymore.
Because when I had a pillion, I have to reach more. I was more onto the tank side so that I have a backpack also.
Do you remember during the shoot when we were riding as
Yes.
well, when we were coming back from the shoot?
Yes.
I was pretty much sitting on the tank so that that you are sitting comfortably well. So I think with the pillion, you need a slightly longer seat. I'm sure aftermarket seats will
are
come up,
available.
and you need a proper backrest.
Backrest.
Also. Otherwise,
That's really important. You need to get a backrest.
Yeah,
Without backrest, there is
Sitting,
no
sitting
space
as a
for
pillion is going to
this
be
is
very
going
tough.
to be, yeah, it's going to be really, really tough for the pillion. Okay, now cruiser suspensions, not great friends.
Yeah.
Yeah, so in a bad roads, you're going to have to take it really slow. The freedom which you had, even with this the Interceptor, you will not have that much freedom on bad roads with this one. So you need to take it slow. I mean, it's like you slow down for the pothole, slow down for the speed breaker, everything's fine. Ground clearance, I didn't find it as an issue. I mean, I think I'm the heaviest here.
until and unless it's a very big.
Yeah, the
But
sign-
still, I mean, it looks very. I actually seeing the photographs and all, I was saying that the ground clearance is very less, man. But never, I
Yeah.
never had any
Most
issues
of the
like
places,
happening
Yeah,
here.
most of the places no issues. Some weird speed breakers, those ones, then the conical ones, which people put up weird ones.
But I'm the lightest in this group, but I never had any problems. riding.
I touched maybe one, which was the weird ones, but mostly nowhere, most places no problem at all. Suspensions, the rear, of course, the cruiser design, you can't expect it to have a lot of travel. So especially on flyers, you have those dips between so that sort of gets you on your back and sort of gets you on a surprise because
you can feel everything on your back.
yeah, so that probably is maybe the one thing that was a little bit buggy, but then that's true for all cruisers. I mean, it's not like a super meteor
But that
thing.
affects the pillion also worst.
I'm not keeping a pillion on this one.
Because I'm saying it because I've been
not
riding this
honest.
bike and I was a pillion on this, so I felt both.
This is a very good bike for single rider.
Yeah, this is.
Pillion.
I mean, for a pillion, yeah, I told you, keep a bigger seat, keep a
Bigger seat,
backrest,
yeah.
but
Yeah.
things are still going to be not so cool. So
A bigger and a thicker seat. with the
yeah,
back.
short rides maybe out on the highways outside the city, short rides with the pillion fine. The road should be good. Then things should be okay. But not
The roads are not good.
Yeah, if the roads are not funny, it's
Not at all a good experience.
it's not a good experience. Anything apart from that? I mean, headlights. I mean, it's decent, right?
Yeah,
I mean,
it's LED, but it's decent. Yeah.
it's decent. It's not wow that you can depend on it for night riding, like fast night riding, but it's decent. It's good
It's
enough.
focused actually. It's good enough.
Good enough. And overall build quality, no issues. I mean,
Yeah.
in
Build
fact,
quality is really
yeah,
nice,
and
So it's really good.
yeah, there's no issues. I mean, from the 650 twins, the entire build quality
That
has
build
been
quality has been continued on this also.
really,
It's
really good. And
build quality.
what else? I mean, handling. I mean, cruiser handling. I mean, it's well balanced. I mean, I didn't have any complaints actually. When I was doing my daily city riding with that bike, I was like only I think that really stopped me from really going fast at some places with bad roads.
The
But
suspension is
other than that, like when
It's fun to ride also.
Yeah, it's fun to ride.
Even in cities. So
yeah, it's fun to ride. Just make sure you slow down for that pothole and speed breaker, and then you shall be absolutely fine. It's a good motorcycle. We had a lot of fun riding it. We have wallpapers up on our website already.
Yes.
Yeah.
And we have a lot of content up on our Instagram as well. Do check that out.
There are like more accessories on Royal Enfield, so it will be great if you can add more accessories onto this. Like a windshield is, I think
the top end version, the red and white combo, I think that looks kick-ass.
kick-ass. I
I
think
mean,
the windshield is coming.
GT
with that.
version.
Yeah, it looks really good. I mean, some people on our Instagram commented that isn't that too costly for a Royal Enfield, especially the top end version. It reaches close to 5 lakhs. But think about it. Is there anything else that gives you this feel in that price range? There is the Harley 750 street, and that's like boring. And you put off. I mean, you can make it interesting with a aftermarket exhaust and stuff, but it still doesn't look like a proper cruiser. This one looks like a proper cruiser. I mean, like in fact, it reminds you of the Terminator days of Arnold and things like that. That sort of and things like that. But yeah, it's nice. It looks good. So we are impressed by the Super Meteor 650. It's a good fun bike, but like I said, a little bit more drama on the bike with exhaust, louder exhaust. Nothing an aftermarket exhaust cannot solve. and I think it will be much more fun.
Yeah.
Yes.
One more thing just to add, if you're riding in the city, there's a lot of heat.
Oh yeah.
Heating issue.
Yeah, but then again, I think if you're a taller rider, your legs are going to be a little bit more further
Relaxed
apart.
and far
but
apart.
for me,
you don't really feel the heat that much. But okay, if you're stopping at a signal, maybe things coming at you, but riding not so much.
Highways, it's not at all an issue.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I-
exactly.
yeah.
Once I was taking this bike from core city to the outskirts, so the city it was little bit tough for me because the heat was coming. I mean, the legs are kept beside the engine.
Yeah,
I mean, Interceptor at least only the knees were close to the engine. This one, your legs are up front, going to the front as the cruiser riding position. So legs are very close to the engine. I was feeling the heat. But once I hit the highway, everything went off because that wind which blows against you is taking away all the heat.
Yeah.
So city, there will be little bit amount of heat, but highways you are comfortable.
Yeah.
Yes. Okay, done. So guys, yes, so we are done, discussing about the Super Meteor 650. If you have any things you want to know, or if you want to let us know something, do let us know in the comment below, and we'll immediately get back to you. And thanks for watching, and check out the wallpapers we have on the website, IAMABIKER.com, and for keeping connected with us all the time, check us out on Instagram, and one of the three monkeys will get back to you. All right, thank you so much for watching, and we'll see you in the next one.